So, Ari, tough night tonight for the team, but what are your initial thoughts from today's game?
It was a tough game. It was a physical game. We were getting a stop, so going in scoring droughts didn't help. Crucial rebounds, not stopping the ball. But I mean, got to go back to the drawing board. We have 3 weeks to the postseason, so we got to get better.
It seemed like every time you guys pulled in with 1 or 2 points that UCLA was able to go on a run. What went into that?
Not stopping ball. Lack of focus. Just not being together, not communicating. Yeah. We just got to stay focused, locked in for 40 minutes.
Hi, Aari. This has got to be a tough one for you. You guys never gave up today, and it showed in that last 3 minutes or so when you really started making that comeback and you came within, a couple points. It's hard to say this, but how does it feel, for the second year in a row that you guys were denied your shot at that title?
It sucks. Being a competitor, you don't want to lose. You want to play hard for 40 minutes, but it sucks, especially this is my last go round. But proud of my team for fighting all the way. Just wasn't there yet. Lack of focus for some plays, but we got to get better.
Helena's really been struggling. Is there anything that you can do to help her kind of get out of this slump that she's in?
Just keep encouraging her. I tell her all the time to shoot. No one's gonna be mad at her for shooting. If she miss, we'll take it. She's our best shooter, so we need her to be an offensive threat at all times. So just keep encouraging her and talking to her, and just keeping her spirits high.
So, Coach, what are your initial takeaways from tonight's game?
We struggled. I thought both teams solid defensively, and just the way the game was, it was extremely physical, which I thought was good. Both of our percentages were really bad. They're very similar. If you look at UCLA from the field, 33%, we're 32. I thought both of us struggled from the 3-point line. They shot more free throws. I think that was one of the biggest differences, but I felt like the rebounding at times, I know they were only +6, but the times and manners they got them really, really hurt us. I thought in the first half, especially, they got all the 50-50 balls. They got all those passion plays that we usually get. I thought that we weren't strong with the ball, like off of rebounds and different things like that. We weren't able to finish with contact. And, Michaela, 10 for 11 from the free throw line. I mean, she really, really hurt us. She was really the only one scoring. And, for me, an indication of the game and our offense was 4 assists on 18 field goals. And you're not going to win a lot of games like that. So it was just UCLA played better than we did today. And they deserve to win. They're a good team.
And then every time you guys got down by 1 or 2 points, they were able to go on a run. What happened defensively there?
They hit some big shots. I felt like when we made small mistakes, we had a tough time with Owen Ware. I think, Michaela was taking it coast to coast. We weren't stopping the ball. I felt like when they were isolating us, and isolating her on the block or at the elbow, we weren't kind of smothering her like we should have. And she was really the only one scoring, and they hit some big shots. Like we both were, there was one point, I think we went through a 9-minute, 12-second scoring drought, and we have to be able to convert. We have to be able to be strong. And I thought we really had a tough time, converting inside. And they played better than we did. If you look at both of the stars had 24 each. So Aari 24, Michaela 24, but I felt like they came up with big offensive rebounds, came up with big passion plays, and got to the free throw line more than we did. I think that was the difference in the game.
And you got down by 10 and it just sort of stayed there. Sort of what was going through everybody's mind when you're at that point, when there's a little less than 3 minutes left and you start making that comeback?
Well, we had to get stops and scores. I think, a lot of times this game, we always play in 5-minute segments. We call them wars. The only war we won was the very last one. So I think that, we weren't able to get stops and scores, or if we got stops, we couldn't convert and score. I felt like we had crucial turnovers down the stretch. kind of going in a lot of traffic. We're flopping a lot, not holding our ground, regardless if it was physical. Like we like physicality, but I thought we had a tough time with that. When we did something good like Shayna drives and we give up another basket when we're in a deficit, like we can't play like that. We have to get scores and stops. And we weren't able to do that. I mean, like some of the rebounding, Laura Miller had huge rebounds. They had a rebound off free throws. Those are difference in the game in a 1-possession game or a 2-possession game. Like it can't happen. When those are times you have to bear down and get stops. And I think they made some big shots down the stretch. Those little things matter. The passion plays in the first quarter, the balls that we get taken away on our rebounds from not being tough, like those matter because those are the difference makers in games.